Action.
Alright, so 50-50 is a position that's pretty important to learn. It's not common, but it's also not rare. So you're going to find yourself in that position quite often, especially as you go higher in belt, that you start scrambling as you're exchanging guards, you're getting into any sort of situations. You're going to find yourself there and you're not going to know what to do. Alright? So in itself, 50-50 is like a whole system in itself. So if it's something that you want to get into, I recommend you find an instructional. I can show you some stuff, but I'm not anywhere near an expert on this, okay? But it's still important that you at least have something that you know what to do here, and I'm going to show you two really good escapes that are pretty powerful, and that'll work against most people. Maybe not a black belt or something like that, but it's going to work against most people, right? So let's get started. So I'm going to show you the position first. So basically, it's when our legs are kind of, I don't know, pressing together, all right, our outside legs, where we're in a mirrored position, okay? So right here, where we're just supposed to sitting in a neutral position, there's really not much danger of anything going on, you know? The main things you got to worry about are leg attacks, heel hooks and ankle locks, okay? So right here, yeah, if I let him have that, he's gonna heel hook the crap out of me, okay? So what I don't want to happen is where he starts getting an advantage. And for him to get advantage, he's gonna bring his knee across and get the outside angle. So he's gonna lean this way, and go that way. As he goes that way, look what happens to my foot. The heel starts going up in the air, and it gives him a real easy bite to hit that heel hook. All right. So I don't want to be in a position where my foot is kind of wrapping around his ribs with my heel sticking out. That is ribs, right? So this makes it very easy for me. So I'd rather it to be on my side, this way. Okay? And he's going to go back that way, and then, we're going to play this stupid seesaw game, so I don't want to do that all day. All right? So one way I can kind of keep myself safe is to bring him to my side. The other way is to hide my heel. All right? So I have 3 ways to kind of do that. So come around this side. All right. You want to watch this? I know you want to watch this. So I have 3 ways to hide my heel. 4 ways, but 3 main ways I'm going to use right now. Okay? One of them is to triangle my leg like this, right? Just so I can hide my heel. When I do this, I don't want to leave my leg right here where I just give him an easy straight ankle lock, okay? So if I triangle, I want to either hide my other foot behind his back or behind me. Right here, I can't do it because of the angle, so I'm going to hide behind his back, okay? So generally, I like this. This is a pretty good one. But the problem with this defense is it traps my mobility. I can't really do much. We're locked together, okay? The other way to hide or to defend is to cross my feet, all right? So I'm going to cross my feet and kind of kick out a little bit, extend a little bit away. So here, my heel's exposed, go for a heel hook. So even if he goes for a heel hook, he's not going to get it. It's just he's not going to get the torque action. It's impossible, really. Impossible? Yeah, pretty much impossible. He's not going to get it when I'm like this, okay? I don't want to stay here because he'll eventually unwind that, go between them and pop it. Yeah. So these are all techniques that kind of buy you some time. You don't want to just stay here and do nothing, watching while he's unwrapping, okay? The last way is kind of praying with your feet. So you're putting your feet together and you're using your foot to kind of hide your heel just like that. Your heel to hide your other heel, okay? So you're just praying your foot. This one I like as well, but it's a little dangerous because you can easily unwind this and get access to my heel. So I'm usually only going to use this if I'm on my side here, okay? And then I'll use the triangle when I'm on the wrong side. All right, so I can hide this with you. As I start bringing him over, I'll start using the other techniques to defend myself, okay? So kind of keep that in mind, all right? So with that, I'm going to have Nick take me to the wrong side. All right, I'm going to trap my leg. Now, I want to get back to this side. Nick is probably going to be pinching his knees, especially this one, he's going to pinch it down to the ground, so I can't just turn him over, okay? So what I want to do, one hand on the ground, one inside. I want to grab his knee with my other hand, and I'm going to use all 3 things, my hip, my hand, and my post here to bring him to my side. As I bring him to my side, I'm going to go into either the prayer, the fence, or the cross defense like that, okay? So we get to here. Now, we're going to do one more thing. I'm going to trap his knee, and I'm going to get closer to him. I want to get in on him, okay? From here. Then, post my hand, bring this leg out, and get into a combat base. Knee down, knee up, okay? Am I gonna be in trouble here? Not really, not too much, because I'm posting my foot down, all right? I'm putting weight on it. It's gonna be difficult for him to attack that. But I also still don't want to like keep my heel out. So I want to start turning my toes where I'm facing with my heel kind of hidden into like this. So get into this position, and then we'll continue from there. I'll show you one more time, okay? So Nick's gonna go to the opposite way. Let's turn all this here. He's gonna pinch his knees to the ground. Grab his knee, close here, and use everything to turn him. Let's turn around again. I didn't do the defense, sorry. When we're here, I'm gonna hide my heel with the triangle defense, hide my foot so he can't ankle lock me. Grab his knee, post up, bring it over, get into a prayer defense, okay? Trap his knee, scoot in close. If he starts trying to go away, I'm gonna stay with him, stay with him, stay with him here, okay? Post my hand. Get my knee to the ground behind me, like this, almost like you're doing the technical stand. Not always, you are doing a technical stand, just not standing up all the way. Stay in this position, turn your heel into his body, toes out. Stay here for a second, okay? We're gonna go over 2 escapes after this. They're both gonna start from this position, so get really good at getting to here. Anyone